What's up, Destiny friends? This is going to be episode 1 of a new series I'm starting here on my YouTube channel called Crucible Cop. I hope you guys enjoy it. Essentially, all it's going to be is I'm going to post a video of me playing Crucible every day, and I'm going to talk about the stupid things and the good things that I did. So getting into it, this week's episode is going to be Ironbanner. As you can see, obviously Ironbanner is control this week. With being control, there's a couple things you probably should know as far as how to play it, how to, I guess, effectively keep yourself from not dying so much. And at the same time, just how to keep control points, keep spawns kind of from rotating too crazy and getting guys coming behind you when they should be, in front of you, or vice versa. So, I am playing right now with a team of 6. The video I picked to show you was against another team of 6, and I did that intentionally because the coordination factor is typically there a little bit more with teams of 6. But as you can see here, I initially in this video went for B flag. Going for B for me is just always something I do. I'm a B liner, if you will, and the reason being is that the first team that gets B, typically you can control the spawns better. Not to mention, it's a lot easier to get initially than it is to try to like recapture or reclaim from a team. Here in this part of the clip, I got a nice kill on that Warlock. I kind of stupidly got greedy and went in for the shadow shot on that Titan. Typically with shadow shots, especially running pulse rifle shotguns as I am, you should save those for flag caps. If a team is trying to reclaim a flag, you can quick hop in, drop your shadow shot on them, and then get the easy plucks with the shotgun. As you see here, my team's been doing pretty good at keeping C and B. Obviously C flag is not something we have at the moment, but we ended up rotating to A because their team rotated to C to try to hold B and C. Now on this map, I'm going to kind of go back on what I said initially because getting B flag, it's something that's good, but a lot of teams, at least for me, I like to keep C and A. Those are the high ground points, and keeping high ground on some of these maps can be really effective and valuable because shooting down on people is a lot easier than trying to come up hills and shoot up on teams that especially are established if they are trying to set up spawn traps and not just pushing flags like crazy. We're rotating here to try to get that same C and A setup. So you can see me and my teammate are here on the flag. We're getting C and A. I think I even made the call out like, let's try to keep the high ground or get the high ground back, because you can see here now as they're jumping up on us, it's pretty easy to like get cheesy with things, if you will, and shoot down on them. Now I'm gonna get this good single on the Warlock here. Nice, another double. Shots are kind of sloppy there. I used this shadow shot because for some reason I had thought there was another guy that pushed through the opening there. So what I was gonna do was just pull out my shotgun, quick pluck them both, and then get the flag back. But I still got it back, which was cool. Now I'm going to push over because they're rotating our flag, so they're getting C, so I'm going to try to go over to B with the expectation that there's maybe only 1 or 2 guys. Throw a nice wombo over the wall, get over there with my teammates, easy 2 kills, and we're capturing the flag now. So they're going to keep trying to push us here. I keep my primary out in most situations. I'm not one of those meta dudes where, I know I get a lot of shotgun kills in this game, but that's like the close range. If I can use my pulse rifle, I typically do, just because I think it's corny just to use a shotgun and slide everything. I know not everyone's like that, but for me it's kind of corny. So as you see here, I'm coming around the corner. Now one of those kind of stupid, and to comment on what I was just saying, stupid play moments, I should have definitely, when you're hitting corners, especially doorways that you don't know who's behind it, you just see guys on your radar like I did, always have a shotgun out, especially if you're a shotgunner. Now if you're a sniper, you should be sitting back on these flags, especially with the strat that we're going. So see here, shadow shot. Again, should have pulled my shotgun out, got the easy quick kill, because you never know if another guy is going to push you. capturing the flag again. But what I was saying is that with snipers, you should be trying to sit up on the hills and just watch lanes and choke points with that sniper rifle. Unless you're a pulse rifle, scout rifle. I know a lot of snipers use the last word because it helps with those close range battles, especially if you get pushed having a sniper. It makes it nice to get the quick kills. But coming back up top the hill here, we don't have B, nobody has B, so I'm just pushing to try to re-up on some special ammo, keep them from getting it, with the expectation that guys are going to be sniping. Now I know this Ironbanner, a lot of people are doing the same thing I am. Clever Dragon Matador, Clever Dragon Party Crasher, Clever Dragon Last Ditch, fill in the blank shotgun. But to try to like suck up special from the other team is a really valuable tactic. I know that's an obvious point to make, but it just is, because then they're not going to have as much of a long-range advantage potentially on you if they are snipers, or it just makes it easy for you to push on flags, because if they don't have shotgun ammo, those close-range battles, if your shot's on point, you're going to be getting them pretty well. So pushing back high ground here because they've kind of forced us low ground with capturing A and C. We have to really try to make a decent push to try to get one of these flags back. So for me, I'm pushing up to A. Now I kind of get greedy here with that shotgun. That was a bad play. Typically you should be switching to your primary in situations that are like that. I tried to really stretch the term Mapador to its fullest, which was a dumb play, but kind of a panic moment, so I guess I'll let it slide. But the one thing I've noticed a lot of people are doing with Crucible now in this meta, myself included, is that they're trying too hard to make shotguns be something that they're not. And I know they're really good, and the range on a lot of these is really good, but still use your primaries. You don't have unlimited range when it comes to a shotgun. Don't be afraid to show a little skill with a primary rather than just trying to shotgun everybody. And you see here, I know I shotgunned him. I was pretty far away, but switched to my primary, finished off the kill, got a clean kill. You don't know if anybody's going to be pushing you again, especially in a situation where you have distance like that. It's just going to make it easier for you to try to clean up some kills coming down that hill or someone coming up than it will be, later on. A little bit side note there, I don't know if you guys just noticed that move that I just did, but the move I did was essentially, for those of you who remember the shade step glitch, with shotgunning, you used to be able to do the shade step glitch and you could shotgun mid shade step. There's still a way to do it, and it's not easy by any means. A lot of it tends to be luck, but if you can get it, it works great. How I do it, there's two ways. You either go into a slide. I use Puppeteer, so this might not be as easy if you don't use Puppeteer, mind you, but I use Puppeteer, so R3 is going to be what I use to slide, and then also to shade step. Going into a slide with your shotgun out, if you time it right, it will work. Hit the slide. At the same time of sliding, you're going to want to pull the trigger and shade step. So double tap your R3. Again, if you're not using Puppeteer, you're going to have to adjust, but I use Puppeteer, so that's what I do. Double tap R3, and then the animation is going to look like you just shotgunned and then shade stepped away right away, leaving it hard for them to trade with you. So kind of a side note point. I know I'm getting distracted, but getting back to the gameplay that I have here, we're back in a situation now where we're trying to just recap them. We got really kind of aggressive, which I'm not a huge fan of capping, mostly because if you're not losing, it creates the spawns. It causes the spawns to mess up a lot, so it's just not normally a good tactic. But I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay and the little bit of commentating that I have. I know I didn't really say a lot, but I'm going to keep making these videos, and I'm going to keep adding points to them, and not pro strats by any means, but I like to think I'm a little bit above average player. So thanks for watching. Take care.